Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Michael Akahane, and tonight I'm bringing you one sitting into Sakura Spirit. First question to be asked is, what is Sakura Spirit? Sakura Spirit is a short visual novel developed by Winged Cloud and published by Sekai Project. It came out this year in July, that means it is July 2014, in case you're watching anything this video anytime later on. I mean, it's good to see new stuff coming out. It's not just translations of old stuff from Japan. We are desperately waiting for eons to get to the Western countries. Okay, let's leave that at point. Maybe I'll do another video and a commentary about that, but let's look at the options menus, then I'll talk about the visual novel itself a bit. Okay, we've got our standard options menu. Display for full screen and windowed. I wonder why it's not highlighted as window mode should be highlighted on. Oh, yeah, I mean, that doesn't matter. Transitions, how fancy the graphics looks. After choices, skipping, no skipping, skipping, all messages, and yeah, I've got set it on all messages because I was trying to reach a certain point for the recording, and I found out that this game doesn't track anything that's been read when you start a new game, so that's rather sad, but cannot be helped. Okay, let us return to the main menu. There is nothing much else to be seen. I mean, yeah, I mean, standard. I mean, we got our sound sliders. I forgot to mention about that. So, okay, we're back in the main menu, and as you might see, we've got 4 heroines with really interesting outfits. I mean, yeah, those are our heroines. We've got 2 fox girls and 2 warrior girls. Yeah. And yeah, let's us get into the game. Okay. Want this one? Okay, and let's put it on auto. Does it work? We'll see. Okay. The premise of this game is we are 17-year-old martial artist who's got big prefectural tournament or national tournament in 2 weeks, and we are trying to pump ourselves full of spirit so we can win. And then, as we will see a bit later on, we are taken to another world. I might just to do it manually. So yeah. Or rather not. I mean, as you will see, I want to show you a bit of the basic premise which is going on, not to spoil it too much. This is virtually a bit after the introduction of the main character. Yeah, but I summed it up in 2 sentences. He's an interesting guy to be said, or from what I've heard. He's not too shallow, not too overcomplicated. He's just your run-out-of-mill martial artist guy. I mean, of course, and he's, let's put it this way, he's not really this fig-headed type which you would expect in the martial artist characters, which is rather good, so, or rather interesting to see. What else is there? Yeah, more about the game. Even though you have seen in the main menu that the main heroines are really well blessed, this game is rated as R-15, which is restricted to anyone below year 15. So it does not have any sexual content, even though it looks like it does. I mean, there is certain appeal, and you know, the borderline, as in Japan they would call it ecchi. So you've got this ecchi pod, but there is no nudity aside from what I've seen so far. There is I mean, how would I call this, or how many people call this, is borderline nudity. Uh, Things are shown and are not shown, so I mean, everybody with a clear mind knows what's below there, or yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, as I said, there is no sexual content. There are choices in the game, but from what I've researched for the video, no, actually, no, I'm not going to say that. There are several choices. You can choose to do a route of your heroine and spend some time. I have not gotten to the point there, but from what I've researched, there are split scenarios with where you pick a specific girl, and I cannot well, you do the usual stuff, I would say. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As you might see, we've just met this spirit lady who sent us to another world. I mean, that's the game about. You are the martial artist character, and you're sent to another world where you meet two, well, virtually when you appear in this forest, as it's currently happening now, you virtually meet those four girls straight away. And this game, it handles it rather funny. I would put it's a good comedy. I mean, it's ecchi comedy, or it's not even slice of life, but I would put it like ecchi comedy, bit of romance there and stuff. But they're playing with really, couldn't say sensitive things, but really with this ecchi topic, and the game reveres around it. I mean, and really enjoys being this ecchi game. What I must say about this game as well, it's got some brilliant soundtracks, and I must say they're really well timed for the scenes, and yeah, and they have you can see the devs have really put their effort into the development of this game, and have made it good. So I have yet to finish it, and I believe I have reached about a third of a novel, so this is virtually a first impression critique. It's not a review as with the Word and Economica or and Go Go Nippon, where in terms of Go Go Nippon, I've cleared half of the game. So this is the review type, how I'm going to do the one sitting into videos. So I mean, yeah, and pretty much it. As you might see behind us, we've just met all those girls, and what's happening is that the Fox girls have stolen the panties of the girls behind, and they are running away with them. Yeah. You can see what I was talking about earlier, that this game battles itself in really this ecchi part. I mean, it's not sexual as itself, but is this really? So yeah. Okay, I think yeah, the prices. God, I completely forgot to check them beforehand. Okay. Okay, it's, from what I see, it's available on Steam for $10 in the US, and in the UK it's £6.99, so for £7. And yeah, by all means, if you're interested in these kinds of games like this kind of mysterious kind of mystery atmosphere with really introduced ecchi elements, with really this big breasted girls, I would say that's my recommendation for you. If you are not too much into the ecchi kind of thing, I would say give it a try. It's this story-wise, it's a really good, it's really well written part, or a really well written visual novel or game. So by all means, go ahead and try it. And yeah. Okay, I would say this is all for now, and this has been Michael Akahane, and if you like this video and would love to hear more, click like, subscribe, and buy the game, and please drop a comment, share us, and see you later.